begin and scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Still got work to do, Sam. Enough people waiting.
Brother, I just started this and I already got a fucking like from my baby? Okay. Well, welcome back to this. Well, okay. So, the goal here is to hopefully get this bike up and fucking running. We gotta go over here to retrieve this printer from the mule camp. So yeah, it's a post box. Okay. So it's somewhere in this area, in this post box, I'm guessing. So, all right. Well then, God, shut up with that. I'm used to pressing this fucking middle touchpad to open up the pause menu. All right, so let's just start here. All right, so we're really headed uphill. I don't have any weapons, so they haven't given me a goddamn gun yet.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed.
Well, you could have given me a gun.
Be ready to fight.
Oh, okay, well I can punch them, I guess. Or, and call me crazy, you could give me a fucking gun, and I could shoot them. That's right, I forgot I have my strand. Which I can bind shit together with. Okay, so we need a ladder. Yeah, of course I need a ladder. Berto99, you could have put one here.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo. Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Got another one of these memory chips. I don't know what that is. Oh. I'm gonna fall. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We can climb up here. Oh, it's a climbing anchor. Post box there as well. Got some mule boots down here. Actually, it looks like that's a guy over there. Yeah, it is. What, it says mule boots? That's a dude over there. So... Woo! The fucking easy does it. Alright, the printer. Some mule boots. Special device. Might be able to move this. Let's attach this to my suit. Right shoulder. Left shoulder. Hip there. Okay, so, yeah. So let me get this out. Alright, so let me put this in first. Do that. There we go. Now I know in the second game you can like tie all your cargo together, but can you not do that in this? I guess not. Alright, so now we'll head back through here. I'm going to kind of reorganize. Ooh, I want to reorganize all that stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
Alright, so
Contaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Let's drop this shit off, I guess.
Back, are you? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me. See you around. Good work.
Alright, now we can deliver... Actually, I'll do this as well. Memory chip.
Well, thanks.
Do we need this shit every time?
Be a real favor there.
Do we need that every fucking time? Really? Seven Samurai.
Thank you for your contribution.
There was to say, the movie? Classic work from Akira Kurosawa, who became, alongside Godzilla's Ishiro Honda, one of Japan's most globally acclaimed directors. The movie developed a huge cult following worldwide, and its story was retold in the classic Hollywood The Magnificent Seven. The image of the villagers hiring the Seven Samurai in order to protect themselves strikes a chord with many preppers, living as they do without the support of an organized nation state, and making this a classic, old copies of which are much sought after. I was gonna say, like, we're gonna see like some of Kojima's favorite films in this. Like, gonna be like figures. What the fuck are these? I wonder. There's like it's like a bike, but all right. Anyway, all right. So now we'll deliver that.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Shit, like, so there's like all these different frame arms figures. There's a Kotobukiya Ludens Prime 1 Studio figure, the Good Smile Ludens figure.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our...
Yeah, whatever. Fuck off. I don't care. I have a set of boots. I'm good. Alright. Ooh, we got some new data. Quite literally, a bridge. So... Give this in a minute.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive man's with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please.
Alright, so, in here, so you have, so there's like these frame arms figures. This one is Kotobukiya Ludens. There's a Prime 1 Studio Ludens. There's the Good Smile Ludens, Max Factory Ludens, so like all these different figure Ludens. So in the movies, you have Doctor Strangelove. Yeah, like Fright Night. Here. Big Fish, Stand By Me. You got Godzilla and Christine. You have like an eggshell carving. There's like a soap bubble, dandelion seeds, wine glass. It's like a bunch of weird shit. And then these are actually bikes. So there's like a Harley Davidson here. There's a Kawasaki Ninja H2F, a Kawasaki Z1, a Yamaha RD500LC. You got a couple Triumphs in here, a Honda Rebel. Then this is music. So there's like Death Stranding soundtrack. There's like Thelma original something. I can't really read that. You got Low Roars music in here. The God of War soundtrack is in here. It's right here. This is the God of War soundtrack, the new God of War. And then these, this is like an Unknown Man something, and then there's like a couple of other things here, like Valhalla Rising original soundtrack. So, yeah. They show where all of them are. There's a Power Picks guide, but there's like an image with all of them, so I figured, I was like, oh, well, you know what? I will just look to see what they are. I didn't expect like the God of War soundtrack to be here. All right, interviews. Let's see here. All right, necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound upon their nature in detail, but perhaps it is the simplest to conceive of them as follows. The soul is that which joins with the child in the womb and gives life to the body. It is also which departs the body upon death. Ergo, the body is simply a vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences. A soul separated, a bit briefly, from its body. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another. But this process itself has changed thanks to the Death Stranding. In the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there, it transitions to the beach and only then on to the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul that has already made its journey to the beach may attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided proof of this phenomenon that was too difficult to deny. This is why it's imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The body must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. Oh, okay, so I kind of get it, right? So the concept, right, is that since the soul goes to the beach and to the seam and then to the beach, right? When the soul reaches the beach after the stranding, when it tries to come back, it essentially causes a reaction, right, in which right, the soul is trying to get back into the body but can't because there's some kind of, I guess it's like a severed connection, right? The soul, right, during, as they've said, during birth, the soul is then put into the child, which gives life to the body. So there's like a connection that's made during the like conception and birth process, in which the soul becomes like plugged in, right, to the body. And so when you die, there's a connection that's essentially severed. And when it tries to re-enter the body, it can't reconnect that connection because it's not the same process. So it essentially breaks down and turns the body into a fucking bomb. Like, why that's the thing that happens? But it's an interesting idea. An odd concept. All right. The chiral network. Mama. This woman. So the core infrastructure is complete. The basic Cupid-ready chiral network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect Central City Knot to the capital and prove it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the expedition team's second group, so I'll be heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best. They'll have the network operational inside. Oh, sorry, my alarm's going off. They have the network operational inside of 3 years, just as planned. I'm sure of it. And while we're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting up facilities in place for when things are finally up and running. Amelie and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it all up with operational Cupids, and that should be that. Kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day. They used a 3-stage rocket to get to the moon, right? Well, we're using a 3-stage process to do something almost as revolutionary. So this was 3 years ago. That was, well, these are all from like 3 years ago. Well, this is 1 year ago. This is 2 years ago. Bridges staff. 2 years ago, distribution center west of Capital Knot City. It's been about a year now since we came here with the rear guard. The first folks through did us a favor of setting up the chiral relay and patching things up before we arrived. So we're doing all right. Not sure about everyone else, though. Folks back home sound kind of freaked out. We don't know what's going on in Central or Capital, let alone how Amelie and the others who kept heading west are doing. But something doesn't feel right. What's more, a lot of the guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia. Like the thought alone of going outside scares the shit out of them. Well, I mean, come on, look around you. The fucking rain ages you, and there's fucking invisible monsters that try to pull you into an ink fucking blot, and I mean, and when you die, your body fucking explodes like a nuclear bomb. So yeah, I understand why people don't want to go outside. See, the distro centers and way stations around these parts here aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated, out in the middle of nowhere. Can't help but feel cut off from the world, and there's not a lot of staff on hand neither. Which means you have to do the work of 2 guys, which can make it that much lonelier too. And then you factor in the terrorism rumors. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like there's more mules out there these days? Don't get me wrong, I know they're not out to get us. All they want is our cargo, right? Well, it doesn't change the fact that they're not making our work any easier, especially since a lot of these guys used to be first-rate porters and could run rings around us if they hadn't, what? Hadn't what? Hadn't what? I'm going to find that out. Still, for now, the network systems are up and running, and we're just holding out for the day when the second expedition comes through with a working Cupid. Till then, we'll keep things chugging along. That much we can do for bridges and country. Am I right? I mean, it seems to me I'm the only one who's keeping shit chugging along. I don't see nobody else fucking making goddamn delivers. I mean, like, not the royal we. I mean, like, in terms of characters, I'm the only guy. I'm not talking about, like, all the other people playing this game.
Access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, okay, to the wind farm. Construction bridge. What the fuck's a maser gun? Maser gun recommended? Fucking, I don't have that. Alright, construction bridge. Build a bridge. Okay, so we need, well, if the maser gun's being recommended, I'm sure as shit not gonna fucking, I'm sure as shit not gonna do it because I don't have this gun.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Where the fuck do I get this battery? Okay, so I have to make it to the wind farm before I can do anything about this bike. Alright, the foundation of a bridge. Once the foundation is in place, add materials to level up the structure and complete the construction. When constructing a bridge, use L2 and hold trim its length, 50 or 80 meters. Materials required for completion, 800 metals. Well, I got that. So the boots just cost resin. Okay, I'm fine with that. I do not need any more of that. I have a climbing anchor, I have a PCC. So, I think I'm fucking good. I have a ladder, if I need one.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Alright, so, let's see here. We got to build the bridge here. So, so we're going there, and then we're going to go here, and then we're going to go straight up to this box. We're going to go straight up here, and then we're going to go straight up to there. Alright, let's just hold on to that cargo.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Got your ass. Nice.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Okay. Cool.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life...
So they have, so in here there's like customization slot added, timefall resistance boosted, and there's also another timefall resistance. So you can dismantle it, you can repair it. Who's talking about some shit? I didn't listen. Stamina decrease, cargo weight will take more of a toll. Cargo conditions in your porter grades. What the fuck is that? How's BB doing, Sam? I hope you've managed to avoid autotoxemia altogether. By the way, I've been wondering, how are your porter grades doing these days? Getting better and better, I imagine. Or maybe you really don't care about all that stuff. Well, in case you do, I thought I might give you a quick primer. It's developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance, cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge link. Okay. Prioritize cargo condition. Alright. Well. That's kind of useless to me, I guess. Well, we're moving. Uh-oh. Why is there a not so happy face here?
Too close. How you doing, Sam?
Some like lost cargo out here.
God damn it.
What the fuck are these?
There we go.
Sandalweed? I don't know what that is, but
Nice.
Those crystals.
There we go.
I don't know what sandalweed does, but it looks like shoes.
There we go. There we go.
Safe travels.
Oh,
Come on. Keep it together.
there's a bunch of cargo. Just lying about. Jesus Christ, they're all getting away. I don't know how to fucking wave, so. We're gonna play some music when we get here. Oh, it's like a greeting.
Have a pleasant, safe travels. We have been beware. Please double.
Just plays the music. Well, here comes Timefall. Another
There we go.
memory chip. I wonder what that one will be.
Over here!
Oh, there's a bunch of crystals over there. Well, that's, you know, we're headed to a wind farm. That tracks, right? That's... You know, there's a part of me that wants to go over here and look at this. Where am I? I got my cargo. I'm holding on. Oh. 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 Well. Think we can do it? We can do it. Come on. I don't know what that beeping is. Maybe I should take a drink. I forgot what my drink was. There it is. There we go. Yeah. All right, so I'm a little off track, but we are still on our way. Oh. Gotta be careful getting off of here. What the fuck was that? Alright, I'm gonna probably need to use my anchor here. There we go. Sheer drop is down here. Oh, great. It's over there.
You've seen worse.
Alright, well there's the wind farm. happening to me? I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's a whale! There's a big whale! Fucking baby's freaking out. I'm good! Woo! What the fuck?
Easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything.
What the
It
fuck?
warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no
What the
future
fuck
living
was
like
that
this.
thing?
If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs. The Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Holy.
Beginning scan. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Oh, I guess I do have a weapon, right? I had. Oh, I forgot. I should have used my piss grenade. I forgot about my piss.
There we go.
Alright, there's another memory chip. I did fall. I don't know if my cargo's damaged, but...
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Alright, it's a little damaged. But less than 50%, which is what matters. Okay.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build...
Yeah, I'm
However,
aware.
as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase.
I know. we got a couple. Those. Build generators. Feature manager cufflink supply request bridge links. Garage feature.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out.
Farm.
Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cargo all over the place. Honestly.
New order available. Please act.
By handing over excess materials to a facility.
Oh, I got it.
Don't get careful.
I'm aware. You don't need to tell me. I already know this. Just wanted to see if there was anything besides my chiral crystals.
Congrats. You're cleared to take on. While they're not as high priority as the ones specific, if you're already heading a certain way, just
yeah,
so
sure.
why not?
Leave me alone.
That's a request.
Bro, fuck off! I got it. I can fucking read. Jesus Christ. So deliver materials. Yeah, but there's like a bunch of shit that's out here already. I could just pick all that shit up on the way back. There's a bunch of like stuff that's like out here. Still alive, new guy? Yeah, thanks for the fucking tutorial mail. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, I gotta turn in my fucking data chips. Can I do that? Can I do that here? Or do I have to do that the other one? Yes, I can do memory chips. Okay.
So, you're a treasure hunter in your spare time, huh?
No,
it's
I'm
funny.
not.
I didn't think you had any.
I say, I don't know what I did to deserve such kindness.
I don't understand why there has to be that every single time. Hey, I'm Greg God of War!
Thank you for your.
Oh, holy shit, there it is! Hold on. Let's read the other one first. We got... Oh, what the fuck? Frame Arms Girls Bayako. Frame Arms Girls was a spin-off of the Frame Arms series of plastic robot figurines from Kotobukiya, in which the robots of Frame Arms were reimagined as human female characters. Particular figurine is a female version of the Bayako model, While reimagining characters in this way may seem particular to Japanese pop culture, in particular the Mo movement, personifications of this kind go all the way back to ancient Greece. The adaptation of the explorer Amerigo Vespucci's name into the name of the country of America can also be seen as a personification of sorts. Yeah, you know, they do that. God of War! Let's go. Well, but this isn't that game. God of War was a 2005 action game that made use of the imagery and themes of ancient Greece. Many titles were subsequently released to the series, with most recent 2018's God of War. That's not true. It's God of War Ragnarok now, proving to be a true return to form, featuring an all-new story and settings which range from Greece to Scandinavia. Listening to the soundtrack is sure to provide a wind beneath the wings of your imagination, carrying you away to the world of the gods for another epic adventure. See, Kojima just puts shit in that he likes. He's just like, you know what? One of the collectibles, make it the God of War original soundtrack. Okay. So we got some interviews. Humanity's biggest problem, logistics. War and famine have been inescapable parts of human life since the rise of our species. And while the fall of America hasn't changed this fundamental truth, it's fair to say these issues aren't pressing concerns. Can you remember the last time you heard of a prepper dying of starvation, much less someone in a not city? No one's fighting over water or oil or anything else, which isn't to say that people don't occasionally run out of anything else. Run out of supplies. I went back on the previous sentence. But it's almost never because of a real shortage. It's usually a problem with logistics. In fact, it was to address such problems that the president created bridges and developed a chiral network. So yeah, no one's that desperate. Everyone's got enough for themselves, which is what's led to the real problem. It's all too easy for people to become isolated from one another and eventually forget that others even exist. People are free to live for themselves for the moment without a care for the future. The president understood this better than anyone, and I know just how much it pained her. 5 years ago, huh? Chiral contaminations. Chiral contamination is the result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which is emitted by corellium, a substance discovered at the same time as the beach. Prolonged exposure can significantly impact physical and mental health. The effects are not dissimilar from those observed in individuals exposed to extremely high levels of stress levels, which can be fatal even. Such traumatic experiences can alter hormone secretions, impair immune response, contribute to heart failure, and induce strokes. The most common symptom of chiral contamination is poor sleep quality due to vivid nightmares. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress into a more advanced stage in which the aforementioned issues may be observed. The potential impact on an individual's mental health cannot be understated. The resulting hormonal imbalances frequently lead to heightened destructive impulses towards the self and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homodemons, the mad ones. In the case of some porters, such as mules, impaired memory and judgment has led them to develop an irrational obsession with their profession, hence the homo gestalt moniker. Okay, so basically that's like how it works, right? Is that basically these mules, right? These porters, a lot of them became too contaminated with corellium. They got chiral contamination, and they that's how they developed this obsession with delivering cargo, right? So it's not that they just became obsessed because they're crazy. They became obsessed because of contamination, just like the homo demons, which we saw earlier. We saw one of them. So I wonder what they're capable of, right? Well, it should be feasible and preferable for most individuals to avoid chiral contamination at all costs. There are those with a demonstrated resistance who need not be so cautious. I speak, of course, of doom sufferers. Yeah, so basically, somebody like myself or Fragile, right, we're able to deal with corellium because we have dooms, so we don't really suffer the effects of chiral contamination so much. Discovery of beaches and the concept of death. With the discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death was upended. I doubt you'll find many who would deny this. Alas, we can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, for our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving, much like our understanding of the universe as a whole. Perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse, but I digress. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual, and therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued the psychological, psychoanalytical, and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the Death Stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in doing so gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doom sufferers in particular provided excellent opportunity for study. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? A conundrum on the surface, perhaps, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. And yet this begs another question. If all that is required is consciousness akin to that of a human, could an AI have a beach, an android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect to the worlds of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. Well, right, the idea, right, is that, like, with the necrosis, it's the soul trying to reconnect to the body, right? And just like with birth, which, you know, like, means that, I mean, obviously this is like a question that especially in science, the idea is like, can a robot be alive, right? Like, and we've always seen that most people say, well, they would argue, right, an android cannot have a beach because it doesn't have a soul, because a robot doesn't have a soul. And some people have argued that, like, what is the concept of a soul, right? Like, what if you consider your consciousness to be part of your soul, then if a robot or an AI is conscious, does it not have some form of a soul? Is it possible to digitally create a soul, right, and use that as part of the consciousness for a sentient AI or android? So, I mean, I guess that's a question that most people, I mean, outside of this game have asked for a long time. Could a robot have a soul? Is it possible for a robot to have a soul? I mean, we're living in a time where, like, AI is getting, like, bigger and bigger. Like, we're on the path to the bad time, if we're being honest. So, but, all right. Okay, so one of the things I'm gonna do, hold on, so sandalweed. Sandalweed is not, walking these footsteps are almost inaudible to others. I want to see the sandalweed. Oh, wow. So it's very, like, not durable. Alright, so these are the boots that I was wearing. And these are the other boots that I have. Let me change into these mule boots. They're a little bit better. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep wearing these until they get really low. Alright, grab them crystals.
Thank you. Kindly.
Nice.
Alright, distribution center.
Hello.
So we want to pick up some stuff, right, that gets us to that we need for the distribution center. So that's what we really want. That's Way Station West. Alright, so let's go pick this one up.
Oh yeah.
Take special care of gold containers. Can't get them or they're conspect or damage around repair. Okay. Luden's fan? What? So that's for the way station. Luden's fan. Character figurines.
Anyone?
So that's like way station.
There we go.
There's a distribution one over here. Okay, so I feel like that ladder's not going to actually help me. Okay, this is pretty helpful.
hear me?
I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, got some music. So yeah, so see, there was all these like these ones that were out here. Let's see, we got this big ass bitch. Oh yeah, I gotta. How do I just like reorganize my cargo? Here we go. Let's see. I'm not gonna be able to deliver this one. Oop. I'm not gonna be able to deliver this. It's too heavy. And I can't like, I can't just like carry this in my hand, so I'm gonna have to leave that one. As much as I want to grab it, there's no way. That's for the way station. Well, we're out of the dense woods. Oh, leave me alone. There's this over here as well. Probably take this one. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's pretty small. Oh yeah.
Safe travels.
Yeah, we're gonna rest when we get here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, so let's deliver lost cargo. It's actually a lot of good stuff. Character figurines. Doesn't really say where that's going, but
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me.
okay. Bandwidth. Yep. Car has been trusted to another player, even though I don't know where it's going.
Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
Okay. Thanks for the tutorial mail. Chiral contamination 2. Chiral contamination can be alleviated using similar methods to those used to alleviate stress. Increasing oxytocin secretion through contact with other people, administering smart drugs, and so forth. In recent years, however, a hormone dubbed lyxin, known to mitigate the effects of chiral contamination while also restoring basic physical and mental acuity, has attracted a great deal of attention from the scientific community. Unlike oxytocin, lyxin cannot be administered externally. It is secreted within the body, but only in response to external stimuli. It is said to be the hormone principally responsible for the I just caught it. For the positive feelings that occur when one achieves a goal, enjoys success, receives praise or gratitude, or in any form of like from a fellow human. God damn it, Kojima! Bro, like, everything has an explanation in this game, and it's kind of stupid. Like, so that's the idea. The idea of going around and giving likes is, like, helpful to people in like liking their signs and shit. Like, oh, it's this stupid. This is fucking stupid. What a dumbass. What a dumb thing. Anyway, BTs are reaching out to us. 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis started to craft stone tools. Hands are so very important, don't you think? Our other sensory organs passively interpret data. Our eyes light, our ears sound, our noses smell, our mouths taste, but hands are different. To touch requires conscious action, to grasp more so. To connect that which is in our left hand with that which is in our right, still more. And the handprints we see when BTs seek out humans, why, I'd say that's just evidence of our otherworldly friends yearning to forge a connection. They're reaching out to us, attempting to bridge the gap between realm of the dead and that of the living. Okay, well, if you want to go out there and play with them, then by all means, be my guest.
Information.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take a fucking load off, shall we? Oh, wrong button. We should probably take a shower. And have a piss. And nightmare. Oh, my stuff has been restored.
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, has your unread mail been piling up?
No.
You might be missing out on helpful tips or even special rewards.
I'm not. It's all
At
tutorial
least make
bullshit.
Sure to read the priority mails, the ones with yellow subject lines.
Yeah, I got that. What do you think I'm doing? We're gonna take a piss first.
Nice.
Oh god. Please don't.
EX grenade number 1.
I got 3 grenades. For my piss, dude. Piss grenades.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs.
So it's a better pee
Whenever
grenade.
you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Well, I didn't use the last one because I forgot, so... Alright, shower time. I was gonna show his ass, dude. Every time.
EX grenade number 0.
Let's go. Shower grenades. So I got my shower grenades and my piss grenades. Should probably check on the BB. Everything's all good. All right, let's have a couple drinks, shall we? I don't need to fucking see it. There we go. A few drinks in. Another fucking... Oh. Find some glass cargo for me. You know the river to the north of the distribution center, west of Capital Knot City? Just follow north. You should find what you're looking for. It's a cube. Okay. River to the north of the distribution center. Just follow it northeast from the center. You should find what you're looking for. It's a cube. Okay. All right.
Hello.
All right. So, mule boots. So these ones are the good ones. I'm gonna put these on. These boots. I'm gonna get rid of both of these. You know what we're gonna do with these? I'm gonna stick them right here. I don't want them. Alright, fresh pair. So let's go ahead and I got some grenades. These are in my locker. So I got one. We can take off. I think we're gonna take off both of these, right? I'm gonna keep. I have my climbing anchor. I have 2 ladders. I have 1 PCC. I have a grenade 0. Let's do a grenade. Let's do a grenade 1 as well. So yeah, my grenade 0 is my my bathwater grenade, and then my gamer girl bathwater grenade, and my piss grenade. So I want a piss grenade. I want 1 piss grenade.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf.
Alright. Grenade. Give a piss grenade if you want. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. So it's like way station.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Okay. Well, I have a PCC on me. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull out another one then, so I can keep one on me and then go and use one. All right, we will. We're gonna confirm the shit. Just one. We'll attach that to the boot clip. Alright.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator.
You're right, I can.
Give it a try.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
It's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I can do generator, I can do watchtower, bridge. Yeah, let's do generator.
Construction complete.
Hey! Alright, dude, let's fucking go. Alright, so, let's see here. So, it said that there was a... What the fuck is that noise? Yeah, I got that. So wait, let me check this mail real quick here. Follow it northeast from the center. You should probably find what you're looking for. It's a cube. It ought to be easy to spot. Okay, so basically, I want to go like, oh, I think it's that right there. All right, let me try this this out. There's a bridge over here. Oh, I can drift too. Right.
Still got it.
Over here!
Well, see, you said it was like a cube, and I saw this. How do I get off this thing? There we go. That's where Sam will be swept away. Okay, well. I still don't know what he, like, wants me to find.
Right on.
I didn't even know you could jump off the bike. I'll boost this. Let's boost. Alright, so where is this cube at? No fucking way. I'm trying to find this, like, where this is. I really wish that I could, like, hide these things. Like, I can't, like, hide all this crap. And this shit's, like, upsetting me. So these cubes are fucking Half-Life cubes. They're companion cubes. And according to this, should be somewhere like over here. I just don't know.
Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
Yeah, I don't care about all that. I'm just trying to figure out, like... He's telling me that it's... Oh, that's why there's the lambda, see? Good. River to the north of distribution. It ought to be easy to spot. Well, it fucking clearly isn't. See, it's like it's not. This is showing me a completely different fucking location. Like, here's the problem. It says that Cube 1 appears during Order 11. You need to look for the cube close to the river of Distribution Center West. Do not cross the river. Instead, follow north and east. If you pass the first island, you've gone too far. I feel like I just need to fucking look at a video. Because, like, I feel like it's, like, not showing up on the fucking map. See, it even, like, it even shows on here. Wait, why is this not, like... Oh, it's right here. I'm fucking stupid, dude.
Stretch my legs.
It's right here. Yeah, look, it's a companion cube. Look. Look at this thing. Alright. I'm dumb. Well, that's kind of the problem, is that there's all this junk all over the screen, and I can't tell what I'm looking for because there's fucking 50 goddamn things showing up.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Pod clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Card decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright. Here's your companion cube, sir.
Back, are you? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me. Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Some glasses? Alright, cool. Oh! It's the glasses, it's Gordon's glasses from Half-Life. I get it.
Bye, Sam.
So do I get an item for every one of these things?
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
How do I... Give me glasses. Wait, I can't... Can I wear them? Yeah. Let's go. I'm Gordon Freeman. Thanks, Sam. You're really doing great. I can trust you now. I'm closer to my goal. I've got ways to go. Anyway, you like the special glasses I gave you? Gordon glasses, I call them, as worn by one of my world's preeminent scientific geniuses. I reckon they do a good job bringing your natural tough guy looks. Well, I don't even have a crowbar, so. Okay, so there is. Let me see here. Okay, so Gordon glasses are those. Wearable valve. Alex gravity gloves. Allows you to pick up stuff from afar. Half-Life logo decal. And wearable head crab. Combined Strider hologram. Which you have to complete all the other ones. That's fucking wild. Well, we'll have to be on the lookout for this. The wearable valve is seemingly the next one. All right, so let's make our way back.
Have a pleasant journey.
To the
Weapons restrictions lifted.
now that we have the bike,
Hello?
I should be able to just like ride on over here. Oh, let's go.
Sam, I hate to say it, but I've got a high priority request. While this has nothing to do with our network expansion operations, it's still a major cause for concern. You can pick up the order via the terminal at Capital Knot's Western Distro Center. Let's save the detailed briefing until then. Don't delay, Sam. This one's important.
Oh my god, dude. I just fucking left. Do you not have like a sense of timing? Do you not like I was there at the fucking distro center for like an hour. Whee! The battery's already half dead.
Hey, buddy. You're on electricity fire right now.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Alright, let's go see what this fucking dickhead wants.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Confidential documents. You know what? I should maybe do both of these. Maybe I'll just do both of them. Oh, I actually have.
a Maser gun.
Oh, I get the
This
gun.
close-range, non-lethal weapon incapacitates hostiles with a powerful electrical burst.
Okay,
Bear in mind that it requires battery power to function.
clearly.
You should visit the firing range to familiarize yourself with it. Use the terminal to head to the range whenever you like.
Oh, let's go. Let's hang that on the tool rack. We'll carry that on my back. Although I have like multiple of these already. Let's move this to the private locker because I have 2 ladders already. So, oh, let's go.
Order assigned.
Okay, where's the firing range?
Use of weapons is prohibited.
No, I want to know where the firing range is. I have to go into the private room? My Gordon glasses. Alright, skip all that crap. All that crap. The fuck is calling me? Oh, maybe examine the weapon rack. Oh, and my. Oh no, this is just like showing me. Okay. Well, where the fuck is the firing range? Now let's read the fucking mail first, I guess. Hard work paying off. Wonder where you are right now. So why are you like? Why are you wondering where I am? If it's somewhere powered by our wind farm, if anyone should be benefiting from our work, it's you. Until you brought us to the network, you could only provide power to a small region that we can synthesize. You know, a lot of this mail just stupid. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Unless you got a companion cube for me to get, fuck off. I don't want to talk to you. All this useless fucking mail I'm getting, this junk mail is what it is. So, yeah, see, that's another thing. That's another thing. You know, Kojima's found a way to put junk mail in the game. All the important fucking mail is the yellow ones. Well, second one anyway. All right, skip a lot of bullshit. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck is this?
This is what the world looked like. Hundreds of
What is going on?
ago.
Why is this happening?
It was just one big continent.
Mads?
And do you know what this is?
That's the fucking moon.
The moon. I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise. The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Well, I don't think I'm going to the moon. Okay, that was just out of nowhere. I still want to know where the fuck the firing range is. Do I have to go to the terminal? Hold on, let's see. Ah, private room, firing range. Here we go, firing range. Firing range, there you are. Test weapons on this big empty room. I'll say nothing, but... Alright. Alright, maser gun. Alright, shell targets to make your way to the goal area. Oh, fuck. Don't destroy the blue targets. Okay. I missed the guy. There's a guy I missed. Oh, he's up here. You son of a bitch. There we go. Alright, go, go, go! Yeah. No point deduction because I didn't destroy a blue target. I got an A. Could have been better, I guess. Bonuses available. Ammo conservation. Perfect stealth. Find all targets, strands, make your way to the goal area. Alright, let's try this one as well. Let's try on actual people. Oh yeah, I got fucked. Whoa, shit! Fuck you, loser. Got him. Let's go. All right. I didn't get hit. on, give me an S on this one.
S.
Oh, fuck you! Oh, I got a hologram. Luden's duck. Alright, finish. Those are ranked drills. Compete for the highest score. Yeah, well, I'm definitely not good enough to do that. Alright, well. Orders. Sure. Alright, so the first thing we have is this here. So these orders, hold on. This I need to take back here. And this I need to take to there. Alright, so we will go from this watchtower up to here. Alright.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
And that's what we're going to do next time. So when we come back on the next part, we will head over to go and get this...
Name's Sam.
we'll go over and get this ruined cargo to bring that back to here. And then we will travel over to get these documents so we can take it up to this. And then we'll travel from here over back to Knot City where we need to go. Yeah. But that'll be on the next one. So thank you all for joining me on this. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.